You're watching 9 on Your Side at 7.
Welcome back. As we've been talking about all day, this is Memorial Day. There have been so many ceremonies and celebrations, but as well as marching bands, there has been silence as people remember loved ones who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. Their families and friends also sacrificed by living with that loss. Bob Abrams joins us to talk about all of that, and we want to thank you for being here, and we also want to thank you for your service, sir. You were an infantry squad leader in Vietnam. That is tough duty.
Well, thank you. Yes, that was tough. I was with the 1st Air Cavalry Division over there, and it was a brotherhood of infantry people, and we depended on each other. And when Memorial Day comes every year, it's really the most important day of the year to me because we lost people over there, and we want to remember and honor them. But there's one individual particularly I'd like to mention.
He's a Medal of Honor winner, right?
Yes, Medal of Honor winner. That was Sergeant Donald Schedel. And what happened that day was September 14th, 1969. Our company, which was only 60 soldiers, by the way, ran into a NVA battalion ambush of 600. So we were outnumbered 10 to 1. And during that battle, I saw acts of unbelievable bravery that I'll never forget. One of them was Sergeant Schedel, who came down on a gun jeep with an M60 machine gun, also with his driver, Sal Silva, which is another hero. But we were pinned down so heavy we could hardly get our heads up. But he came down, took out a lot of enemy positions, and what happened then, he got hit, got back on his gun jeep, took out some more positions, and then unfortunately died during that battle.
Well, on days like Memorial Day, you want to share these stories because that's what this day is all about, and you have books of those stories. Can you tell me a little bit about that in the remaining time that we have?
Sure. One of the great organizations that Ed Burke and I belong to is Honor Flight Tri-State, and Honor Flight Tri-State has taken thousands of veterans to Washington, D.C. to see the memorials. Well, what they did, they interviewed all these veterans, and they put together stories about them.
And you're in there?
Yes, I'm in there. My buddy Ed Burke's in there. We have a few others in our VFW. Ray Fry, he's got a story in there. And they can write things in here as well as the veterans, so it's a great remembrance. And they can pick these books up on honorflighttristate.org.
Okay.
And when you look at Honor Flight, make sure it's Tri-State because there's a bunch of them. But these books are really pretty precious.
Special.
Yeah.
Special indeed.
Right.
Thank you for your time, and again, thank you for your service.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
Now let's find out what's going on in the weather.
Tracking one area